Hello everybody, my name is Wachara, and this is Mad Games Tycoon 2, another episode of my Let's Play. Looks like Superbikes 3 is ready to be put out. I'm thinking this is going to be a good game. Certainly hope it will be. We currently have quite a few games out, including Superbikes 2, which, it's better to be off the market anyway. Sold pretty well, though, 300,000. We got Lord of the Rims, Earthworm John, Transport King, Heroes of the Steam 2, Dungeon Diver 3, Master of Moon, Digger Dugger 2, and Pirate Ninjas, which was my first action game. And my first B plus game, I think. Yeah, it was. All right, so this game is ready to go. Research team is not currently doing anything. So I could make a console, but I'm going to need to get these console features done first. Because my current plan, and I'm still not sure how committed to this plan I am long term, is to have my research team also make my consoles. A couple of the people are console people. Most of them are researchers. We'll see how that goes. So I believe it is time to release this, finish development. I think let's pause till the end of the week. One more week pausing. What could that possibly hurt, right? We got our graphics team, our sound team down here. All right, now we can release this into the wild. Only 70 to 90. That's a little disappointing. That's a little, I would have kind of expected better from a racing game. There we go, 91. No problem. Certified hit. Perfect. All right, so now what type of game do we want to make? What's popular? What's not completely saturated? The popular ones are completely saturated. I believe the plan was to make a puzzle game, though, right? Didn't we just recently? No. No, that was the plan last episode. Wait, do I have multiple puzzle IPs? Dino Quest 3 maybe we could do. Yeah, I don't know. What we need is more genres to come out. So there's less there's more variety and there's less saturation. Saturation was the word I was looking for there. So if we're gonna do puzzle, let's make sure the puzzle engine is up to date. I believe it is. It is not, because I forgot we got this primitive AI level 2 late last episode. That's good though. So that means this will be cutting edge. All right, so let's do special marketing. What could use a demo? Pretty much everything already has a demo. Dungeon Diver 3, publish a demo, sure. Do a game report. Wow, that's a lot of commission work that we could do. Well, let's get these game reports done first. And do I have enough money? Wait, I can buy more property. I could buy this one for 8.5. Buy this one for 6. What's this one cost? Only 8.5. And this one is 70. That one's only 6. And 8. Yeah, so I could buy, yeah. If I wanted to. I do want to expand my QA room. I do want to get a second development team, which is probably larger than this one, or at least has the capability of becoming larger than this one. Do we have any commission work down here? No and no. It would be nice also to get a training room soon, right? Training is good. All right, so let's do a quick update. Okay, we got an arcade platform was announced, and we got a new competitor. That is fine. None of that really matters. So let's do an update to Pirate Ninjas. Ooh, 124,000. This was a B plus game, so that kind of makes sense, right? For it to be more expensive. That was quite a bit more expensive. All right, so develop a game sequel. Where are we at here? Dino Quest 3. We'll leave this a size B for now. We may have to go up to B plus. We could add a second. Oh, dinosaurs doesn't even work. You know what? So let's do a fresh IP. Let's do a fresh puzzle game IP. And let's see if there's any licenses that are good for puzzle games. Ooh, we have the Real Spear Busters. License can be used for 3 games. We're even going to use that name. Somebody mentioned in the comments why I don't do license games. It's because I forget to more often than not. So is ghosts. Do we have ghosts? Okay, we have ghosts. Do we have ghost busting? Probably not. I don't know. Obviously this is like Ghostbusters. Horror, maybe? I don't know. We still have a bunch that we need to research, right? I mean, Ghostbusters isn't a horror. Yeah, let's just go with Ghost. Ghost is fine. That's fine. Real Spirit Busters. Let's do it. At least I think that's meant to be a riff on Ghostbusters. It might not be. Just because, I mean, obviously the movie's just called Ghostbusters, but I'm pretty sure there was a cartoon based off the movie that was called The Real Ghostbusters, right? Am I correct? Am I imagining that? Other old people that are watching, anybody else that was alive in the 80s want to back me up on that? All right, so we don't know where violence is supposed to go, apparently. What did we do for Digger Dugger 2? Did we just... Oh, it was way down there. All right, so apparently it's supposed to be down there, probably. Let's take a look at the letters. It doesn't say, but yeah, let's try it. Let's try completely no violence whatsoever. I mean, it is a puzzle game, right? That makes sense. All right, so 10 out of 10. So we do not need to go B+. I do not need that extra cost right now. I feel like we can still sell a ton of copies of a size B game, right? Especially if we go all out on it. We're not going to go all out on the graphics or sound notes because those are not important for a puzzle game. So we'll cheap out slightly. Actually, I hate the word cheap out there. It's not really cheaping out. All right, so console time, I guess. Develop console, stationary console. All right, there's only one processor. Oh, there is. We do have the better memory. Yeah, there's not really. I guess there's a couple things that we have researched that are better. I mean, I could wait, right? I could wait till there's better tech. But let's just roll with it. And we will call this the Luchera-Vision. That works for me. Let's make this a nice, boring white. Let's include 2 controllers. Let's throw in... Okay, what is a really good reviewed game? Dungeon Diver 3. Dungeon Diver 3. I mean, it's my best game. Let's throw that in there. No predecessor model, obviously. Case. Okay, we got the better case. Internet capability, not yet available. Not yet available. Backward compatibility, not yet available. Turn on the keyboard support, the reset button, and the turbo mode. And away we go. All right, so we need to market both of these things. So let's just focus on marketing the console. I think that's the play. Because, I mean, Tadu, my publisher, will market this game once it's out. It'll just make for worse early hype, right? No, not game. Game console. Okay, racing is the trend. Oh, yeah, that's why I made that racing game. Haha. Oh my god, is Adventure the negative trend again? Hasn't it been like the negative trend like this entire run? Like, I haven't even made an Adventure engine yet because it's just the negative trend constantly, so there's no reason for me to do it. I feel. Oh my god, it's 1 million? Oh, they made... Oh, console hype. This didn't used to be this expensive. This is double. This is double what it costs. And this is more than double what it costs. They changed that. It's now way more expensive to hype up a console. Like, way more. And that's fine. It's just unexpected. All right, so we are gonna do two TV spots. It gives 30 at a time, so that'll get it the 40 to 70, then 70 to 100. We're just gonna do it one at a time. So we'll do this. Then once that's done, we can potentially do like pre-release special marketing for the Real Spirit Busters or whatever. Right, and then, because obviously, it's not close to being done, right? Although realistically, I should have started this first and then put this game out for it. So how far along is this? Do I want to wait just to do the pre-release special marketing, pre-release for the press? Yeah, we'll wait. It's coming along pretty well. Lord of the Rings is off the market, very profitable, 3.7 million. I love that. We can probably do a sequel to that. All right, so special marketing, Real Spirit Busters, quick beta demo. Then, oh, it's not done yet. There we go. And then a pre-release for the press. Perfect. And you can go back to marketing this console. So yeah, that's good. That's good. That's a good change. Consoles, For anybody who's not aware, there'll be a link in the description to this, to episode 1 of this run. Just last month or last 2 months, I did a run that was very console focused. I was basically cosplaying as Nintendo. So I published my own games. My games were only exclusive to my own consoles. I didn't buy out any subsidiaries. I just acted like Nintendo acts, right? And I sold absolute crap ton of consoles. It was kind of crazy. And I'm thinking this is going to be a very good game. Minisoft, aka Microsoft, is upset that I didn't publish with them. I have an exclusive contract, Minisoft. I'm sorry. It is what it is. You're just gonna have to accept it. That you didn't get this 94% reviewed game, which should sell well because of the license, right? License, it doesn't add hype, doesn't add IP value. Well, maybe it does add a bit of IP value, 0.2, I guess. It just gets more sales, in my experience anyway. So now, what else is popular now? Role playing, yes. Lord of the Rims sequel. So let's update that old engine. Get the primitive AI in there. Okay, and while that's happening, we can do a game report. Console's coming along nicely. So this game, Lord of the Rims 2, it's going to be for this console. And in addition, I'm not going to do it exclusive. I will do some exclusives. Not yet. Actually, let's do some updates here. What else is selling pretty well? I mean, Digger Dugger 2 is selling pretty well for how long it's been out. So let's do another update for that. In the meantime, there's all kinds of commission work we can do here. What about down here? A little bit of commission work here. And a little bit of commission work here. All right, well, so at least they're doing something. For some of the time, anyway. And let's do an update for Superbikes 3. All right. All right, so this is up to 100 hype. Perfect. Let's do market research. So we did nail what the trend was going to be next. Let's also do a free update for Spirit Busters. Max? I said max? Man, I had a lot of trouble clicking on that button. Let's end automation here. Let's just do this one commission work that's taken forever, I feel. Oh, multiple new researches that we can't do because we're making a console. So that's the downside of making the console. Holy crap, this is taking literally forever. All right, is it time to buy new property? Yeah, I probably should. You know what? I'm going to put it off. Next episode, I buy a new property. So let's do another update here. Dungeon Diver 3. That's selling well enough. We can do another update for that. I just want to wait for this QA to be done, right? Or closer to being done before I start this game. Although I guess this game's going to be... We can polish it for a while because we're going to be waiting for this console to come out anyway, right? So, sequel. Where's Lord of the Rims? Lord of the Rims 2. Return of the Rim. No, wait. That'd be the third one, right? That'd be the third one. So we'll call this the Two Rims. I mean, Lord of the Rims 2, the Two Rims. Makes sense. Kind of. RPG engine. All right, so we'll go Qatari, Tapple 2, Commander Pete, and Luchera Vision. Good old little Luchera Vision. Actually, I like that color. That's actually pretty sleek. I've never done white, at least for this console, and I think that actually looks a lot cleaner than what it typically looks like. All right, so it looks like we got these sliders are locked in. Ooh, this is going to be a B+ size game because I'm not cutting a feature. Perfect. That's good. This will move some consoles. In theory. We're going to go all out making this good. And you know what? I'm actually going to stop depending on Tedu to American. I'm going to start doing some TV spots myself. I can afford it now. 500,000 is not going to, you know, potentially break me, right? And this commission work is crazy big. That took them forever. It felt like, holy crap. All right, we got even more stuff we got to research. Yeah, now I'm kind of wishing I would have. That's 2 new console parts that come out while I was making my console, right? We can't actually put this out yet until the console's out anyway. Now we can store it, but I mean, QA still has a ton of work to do, right? So that's fine. Like, you know, we want to polish this. We want this to be a good game. All right. They're polishing down here already. 80 to 100 already. And that's with more QA work to come through. That's kind of wild. So we are going to release a beta demo. Actually, depending on how the beta demo goes, depending on how much hype we get, we might do overhype. So for overhype, game has to have 90 or more hype to start. So what it does, costs 200,000. It can, there's like 3 different results. So the first result is it just doesn't do anything. The hype stays the same. The second and third possibilities, in both of them, the hype goes up to 200, which is great. But there's 2 potential results. Either, you know, it's just, hey, the game is good, you get the extra hype, boom, no worries. But what can happen is if the game isn't that good, you lose fans because you overhyped a game that isn't that good, right? So it's kind of a bit of a risky proposition. It's at 94, so yeah, we're gonna try overhyping it. So let's just get a few of these games that are lower on the hype scale. And yeah, we got our console, but it's already at 100 hype, so it doesn't benefit any. But 2,000 more fans is good. All right, overhype. Let's try it. It's 200,000. Potentially do nothing. We got a legendary graphics artist. We got 3 hardware things. Yeah. Oh, I wish I would have gotten these first. Oh well. It's too late now. I mean, I do have regrets, but it's the story of my life. It's having regrets. Anyway, got a little dark there for a sec. I apologize. Try to keep it light and breezy here. All right, overhype went through. Okay, so 2 legendaries just came through. We got a legendary. Okay, I do technically have room, and we are getting to the point where legendaries aren't worth what they cost. But this one doesn't go to the toilet. Perk, which is nice. This one also has that perk. You don't have to worry about obviously I have to worry about hiring them. I don't have to worry about training them, which is nice. All right, so what we're going to do here is development report. No, sorry. Finish development. We hit this button. So we kind of just put it in storage. Once the console's ready, then we can put it out. So next, I believe another strategy game, probably. No, we haven't done a skill game in a while. So we're going to do skill. So let's check the skill engine. I don't think it's up to date. I think we need to add physics, or the AI, sorry. Although we do have better physics now. We just haven't researched it yet. So this right here, you're seeing the drawback of having this team do both rooms, right? Because we got these 2 engine features that we got to wait for the console to be done before we can research them, right? So that's a negative. And, you know, I was like, why is there no game report? Because you didn't actually put that game out yet, Luch. And I did not mean to pick up that heater. So we can do some game reports here. Here we can do market research, skill, and golf. Role playing is going to be the negative trend. Now that's 62 weeks away, but as it gets closer, we'll probably stop doing role playing games. But yeah. All right. So, does anything need a demo? Can anything use a demo? Superbikes 3 can definitely use a demo. Some employees complain that it's too cold. Where is that? It's probably in here? Either that or they're in one of the halls. Well, I just realized I don't have a cleaning robot in this building. The reason I think it's in the sound studio Maybe here. Well, let's check the heat map. Yeah, that must have been in the hall somewhere. Because there's heat everywhere. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. It's temporary, right? As long as their workstations and their break areas are heated, I'm okay if they're cold while they're walking through the hall, right? That's fine. I love how the heat map is literally, you know, like you would call this a heat map, but this one's literally for heat. I don't know. I get a kick out of that, but I'm a simple man. What can I say? All right, so let's do a free update. How's Real Spirit Buster selling, by the way? Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. So we're going to do that. I mean, that's partially because of the license. It was also a good game, right? Never hurts when it's a good game. All right, Superbike's got some hype, so let's follow that Superbike's hype up with an update. Right? Commission work here we can do. Ooh, 2 commission works there we can do. All right, so let's blast through this commission work as well. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Commission work. How long is it going to take? And anything else need a demo? Real Spear Busters can get a demo. I mean, it's at 90 hype, but hey, that might put it up to 100. All right, and this console copy protection is now unlocked. Sorry, pirates. Your day in the sun is over. This console is ready. Oh, man, I wish I would have waited for the better whatchamacallit. That's right. Better whatchamacallit. Published console. All right, so I'm going to give a long warranty. So for anybody who's played this game before or has watched my Let's Plays but hasn't watched lately, there's some new console things, one of which is this warranty. So for the next 5 years, if anything goes wrong, I fix it and I take care of the cost, right? So you'll see whenever the console comes out, there'll be a little cost for warranties. But in my experience, just give them the warranty. It's not that much. All right, so development kit price. So let's put the development kit price down to almost free. Allow third-party games. We're going to lock this button in. We're going to put it up to $15 profit. So this automatically holds selling price of $15 means right now it costs $623 to buy the console because it costs $608 to make. This production cost will go down over time. So because I have this button here, the sales price will also go down. If you don't check this box, you have to go in periodically and lower the price manually, and I think that's a pain in the butt. So this funding pod is new. This is actually new since I did my console-focused run, which is fairly recently. So significantly more exclusive games will be developed for your console. Independent developer studios automatically take the subsidy for development costs from the funding pot. As soon as the funding pot is empty, the funding is stopped. So how much can I put in there? What games do you want to fund? So I can put in $1 billion, but I don't have $1 billion. I have 20 million. See, I don't know. I've never. Okay, so is there? I want to fund B and B plus games. And maybe A. I don't know, maybe 5 million. Oh, not 67. 5 million. Let's try that. I have no idea. This might be a complete waste of $5 million. Right? Like, I have no idea. But we'll see. But like I said, I sold a bajillion consoles. Like literally, like, if you take, like, PlayStation 2 and Game Boy sales, like, the best-selling consoles of all time, my consoles destroyed those numbers, right? But this console isn't very good, so this one's probably not going to sell that well because there was all... if I had waited for the better technology, it would have been better, obviously. But I didn't because, you know... oh, and the personal computer is announced, so that will be something we will be doing a lot on. So there's also cost reduction that you can do now. Cost optimization. I got to get my research caught up first, and then we can maybe look at that. Yeah. Oh, you know what I should probably do? I should probably release this game. Hand over to Taydu. Yeah. Yeah, I almost forgot to do that. That would have been good. Hey, 96%. Nice. The 2 rims coming in clutch. So, so I'll have a sales bonus. So you have a sales bonus now. It's a percentage. It has a maximum bonus of 300, but you can see here, basically, if you put out good games, you get a big sales bonus, right? So because that game was over 90%, it'll be 2% to my sales, right? If that had been an exclusive, it would have been 4%. I will do exclusives, but I'd like to get a few units out in the wild before I do that, right? I feel. All right, so we're in August now. Summer slump is over. Yeah, we moved 9,000 last week. That's not very good, but I'm also not surprised. All right, so new game. Do I have a plan? I was going to do Dungeon Diver 4, but Dungeon Diver 3 is still out there. Right, because that was the... Oh my god, this is selling like absolute insanity. Is it just because of the hype? Well, that's just destroying all the rest of my games and sales. That's kind of insane. I was going to do a skill game. I was going to do Dungeon Diver 4, but for some reason I had it in my head that Dungeon Diver 3 was already out the market, and that's not the case. But it's probably not going to be on the market for much longer, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And if, you know, if we sink its sales for like a couple of weeks at the end of its life cycle, it's not the end of the world. It'll survive. We'll survive. The company will survive. Everything will survive. This will be multi-platform. We're not ready for an exclusive yet. What's up there for dev kits though? 1 million, 2 million, 3.1 for the Radovan. Yeah, no, we're just gonna. But I feel like maybe, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna make an exclusive early. It's probably gonna lose money. This game is probably gonna lose money, right? Ooh, let's get some copy protection. Sorry, pirates. I mean, hey, if they want to pirate, they'll pirate it. But we're gonna make it hard for them. Yeah, I expect this game will lose money because there's, you know, but it should get it back in console stuff, right? Console sales, in theory, hopefully. All right, so they're doing that. They're almost done. We're gonna make this good though. Wow, this is cheap. Why is it so cheap? The graphic stuff wasn't that cheap, I don't think, was it? Maybe it was, I don't know. All right, so let's do a TV spot for this. Although, yeah, it's kind of a waste of money. This whole, yeah, whatever, 500,000. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. It's definitely going to lose money now because I did that. Yeah, why is this so cheap? Oh, because it's exclusive. That's right too. It costs a lot less to make exclusive games. I didn't know it was this much less though. Maybe it's not going to lose money. I don't know. But you're going to need to tune in to the next episode to find out. Because that's all for this one. I hope you enjoyed it, folks. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Consider supporting me on Patreon. Shout out to my patrons. I couldn't do it without you. Links in the description down below to my Patreon. There's also a link to my Discord. Lots of good folks there talking about games and other stuff. We do occasionally try to get Mad Games Tycoon 2 multiplayer games going. Most importantly, though, folks, be good to each other. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.